matter of national importance, which has caused me a lot of pain in recent times. And this is to do with the motorsports fraternity. We have been preparing for the Africa Championship in motocross, and we are not just going to participate. Team Uganda has been aiming for the podium and the top step of the podium. We have done a lot of preparations, and it's not the first time where Team Uganda has competed. We have currently a champion in the category of MX2. We have a previous champion in the 85cc category. And I myself had the privilege of carrying the Uganda flag in the masters category of those over 50. It was a great honor to carry the national flag in this competition. And I did not come back empty-handed. I was able to secure on behalf of Team Uganda. No, I got a silver.
Congratulations.
And this was in 2022. And I also raised 34 points for Team Uganda, which put us within the ranking. The team is due to set off to Morocco. And I want to thank the ministry for the support which they've given us in part of this preparation. But I also have to express my disappointment in that much as we have been promised a lot of money initially as a federation, which was then cut, but to this date we have not received a single shilling from the government. And therefore it leaves the team in jeopardy. We do not know whether the team is actually going to participate or what's happening. We have packed the motorcycles. They have been transported to the airport. We've been able to pay a deposit, but we do not have any idea as to what is happening. We have some of our riders who have come, and this is mainly the juniors, which I feel this competition opens a door for many of the young riders because they've been trying to break through, and each time we're improving, and each generation I've seen have taken it further and further. So it will be a great disappointment after all the preparation. We brought in international trainers. We have been working with the team. People have been able to buy the latest machinery and are ready to go. But what is holding us back is the government funding, which was passed by this House. And I want to thank the House for supporting motorsports and supporting sports in general. But along the way, we are yet to receive for this financial year, we have not got 1 shilling. The first quarter is through, we received nothing. The second quarter, the release is on, we don't know whether we're going to receive, we're just hearing
And when rumors. Are you supposed to be in Morocco?
Morocco, the competition is between the 25th and 27th of October. So the bikes are supposed to go ahead, the mechanics and other team are supposed to go back and reassemble the bikes, and then the team is supposed to be there by 21st. We expect to be in Morocco to start the preparation for competing.
Let me first see the bikers up there. Please stand up and we see you. The young. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes.
There was some information from Honorable Achon.
Information from Honorable Achon. Honorable Minister of Finance.
The President for UPC. You know, Right Honorable Speaker, it's such a privilege to see a president of a party rising up to support sports. And sports, one of the things, in fact, when you support, you will live longer because your health, you will have a lot of flexibility, your muscles, will be happy. And one thing which I wanted to raise, Right Honorable Speaker, I think these are key sports.
Honorable members, when the Olympian is speaking, you keep quiet. He's the only Olympian.
Yeah, Right Honorable Speaker, one of the things which I would encourage this country, also, we need a field which we the spectators, we should have opportunity to go and watch even when they are racing or training or competing, because this kind of thing which would motivate our children. Sports is one of the major things which is highly paid in the entire country or in the world, because when you do sports, your life actually become easier, you live longer, you're self-employed. So I see the Minister for Health, for Finance, I think is one of the things which we should make sure our teams, which is being supported by our president for UPC, they really should be supported and should represent the country. I want to congratulate for this wonderful thing. I've never come across to see our country raising a flag with this motto. Thank you so much.
Honorable Minister of Finance, 2024 that we are in, we passed the budget for sports. In that budget, there was amount for motorsports, where Honorable Jim Kenna is the president of that motorsports. Honorable Jim Kenna is supposed to take his team to Morocco for a competition tomorrow, on 25th and 21st. And Honorable Jimmy Akena went and competed and brought us a silver, as a country, which is just there. He has laid on table. He has laid on table. And just up there are your great-grandchildren. The Basukulu. The Basukulu are there who are doing sporting, the young ones. Those bikers. Now, the issue is, these people are supposed to go to Morocco. In the first quarter, they did not get a penny. We are now in the second quarter. I am happy the Minister of Sports is in the house and the Minister of Finance is in the house. So can we hear from sports?
First of all, Madam Sports Federation, for the good work they are doing in terms of flying our flag high in various parts of the world. I think we need to clap for them. Secondly, if you look at the game of motorsport within the country, I have been participating in some of them. They are one of the biggest sports which is able to mobilize local business tourism within an area where they go to a tune of almost 5 to 6 billion shillings. This one I've witnessed it in Masaka, I've seen it in Jinja, I've seen it in Iganga. The impact is entirely enormous because people come in big numbers and also they mobilize other companies to come on board. From the side of us as Minister of Education and Sports, I would like to say the following. Number one, it's true, the budget was approved by this House. But the challenges which I'm facing as a minister responsible for sports is the release of these funds. Because at the end of the day, I can state without contradictions that this quarter I have been given 2 billion to give to 51 federations. How then do you expect me to operate? So sometimes our hands are entirely tied in an area where it's not my problem, it's a problem of, not a bad government, of finance not accepting to release money as per what is approved. If you ask
how can you say a bad government when you've not even tried to be near the government?
So, Madam Speaker, sometimes, of course, I understand at the level where my father here comes from, but my appeal to them and to him and the technical team in finance.
There is no father in this house.
Okay, my Honorable Minister Kasaija, my appeal to him and to finance in general is that they need to support this sports industry to grow. For instance, now, these people put a lot in terms of preparations for these competitions. I have a different federation which was meant to participate in the World Cup. I have another one which was meant to participate in dance sport. But at the end of the day, I have no money to facilitate them, and I want the country to know. We give, as the Minister of Education and Sports, we give what we have been given and what was planned before. So to our president, Mr. James Akena, I want to say this, Jim Akena, that the matter is good, welcome it, and I'm happy the minister responsible for finance is here. How I wish he could be able to give me that money. I pass it to you. I thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Minister. Members.
Thank you, Right Honorable. We get concerned, especially when the ministers transfer the battle in the cabinet and bring it on the floor of the parliament. Madam Speaker, the president is the constitutional minister of finance.
There is an order.
Right Honorable Speaker, we are speaking about an important issue. We are speaking about sports, a matter that, you know, brings in money in the country, employs our youth. So is my colleague Honorable Kaberuka in order to come and insinuate that ministers are exchanging battles here? This is a very serious matter, and we should not bring issues of circus here. No, we are not in comedy. This is not national theatre. So, Right Honorable,
Honorable members, it is only sports that bring of politics, religion. Honorable. Just a minute.
Right,
Just a minute.
How I wish to Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker.
Please sit. Honorable member, just a minute. We have a few days to go. Can we hear from the minister? Minister, for us to want the money, we allocated you the money. It was budgeted for it. James, you will speak. Don't worry, James. Honorable Minister, just make good what you're supposed to do.
Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, money will come. I have two things that I have come here to clarify. As you know, you instructed me on the issue of funds for Akibua. Sorry.
Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister.
Yes.
Let's first finish. Those children want to go away. Let's agree. How much money was supposed to be given to expected fund?
About 600.
About 600.
Yes.
That's only 600 million.
Now, since I'm informed that this item was budgeted for,
yes.
All we need is just cash.
Yes.
And I promise this house, this money will be released. The procedures take normally.
Honorable Minister,
yes.
The team is supposed to leave. Can I make sure that you follow the process and the money is released?
Most obliged, Madam Speaker. Most obliged.
Yes.
When I return to the office,
the moment he goes back to the office, he's going to make a follow-up and have that money released.
Madam Speaker, the information you
Honorable members, I have a reason why he called this Honorable Minister here. Honorable Minister, you go back to the floor. Second issue.
The second issue is funds for beginning to construct the Akibua Stadium. The good news is
maybe I could give you a background. There was an issue raised by Honorable Ayot this morning when you had a meeting. And Honorable Ayotoni had also come to my office and intimated that they had invited them to State House for signing of to witness the signing of the contract between the contractor and government of Uganda. That is for Akibua Stadium. And when we were budgeting in this financial year, we gave Akibua 100 billion shillings, Uganda shillings. And remember, it even came in a corrigenda. Now, to his surprise, they stopped at the gate. They did a COVID test. Some people came all the way from Lera to come and witness the signing, and they did not witness. So the question they are asking, what could have happened? Has the contract been cancelled? Where is the money? Minister of Sports, tell us.
I would like to begin by thanking Honorable Tonayo and the entire August House for following up on Akibua construction project. It is true, I did invite colleagues for this ceremony for purpose of signing the contract for the construction of Akibua Olympic Stadium in line with the budget which we had approved here of 100 billion. As National Council of Sports, we undertook the due process of the procurement for securing the contract. However, I was guided at the last minute, got a call from Minister of Finance, which requested me to allow them conclude on the financing model of this project, because they were looking at a process whereby we have 100 billion in the budget. The next financial year, we are going to have another 100 billion, and that was meant to be the 2 financial years. However, according to us, as the entity, we wanted this stadium to be constructed within 20 months. So within 20 months, if you look at the financing model, it would not, and that was a question finance raised to me, the money which was available, it would not be able to allow the completion of the stadium. So for that matter, I heed to the advice of the Minister of Finance and allowed them to have a negotiation with the contractor in terms of financing the completion of this project within 20 months. And they have promised to get back to me within the week's time so that we would come back in terms of signing the contract. So I want first confirm this, that what finance is doing entirely is to seek for additional way of getting resources so that when we begin the construction work, we have a smooth flow for the total completion of the project. However, that's the information I have. And I want really to thank Honorable Minister Kasaija, who is now, and his technical people who are handling this with the contractor. So for me, I'm waiting after they have finished on the financing arrangement to get back to sign the contract which had already been cleared by the Solicitor General and Attorney General. I thank you. The transport refund, I bear the cost as the entity to transport back the people I had invited. I thank you so much.
Honorable Minister, Finance.
Madam Speaker, what my colleague has said is the real truth. Let me say it the way I want it to be heard. The budget for Akibua Stadium is 100 billion shillings. And there was a condition that this 100 billion will be released immediately as soon as the contract is signed by the National Council of Sports with the contractor. We are waiting. I am waiting for that contract, and I will release the money straight.
Right, Honorable, that's where I come.
Honorable members, Tony, you first wait. Let Honorable Akena.
Right Honorable Speaker, I thank you for this opportunity, and I'm glad to hear that the Honorable Minister of Finance does not see it as a problem on the release for motorsports, but I need clarification whether you're going to do both quarters or one quarter, because we're in the second quarter.
Let's get what we can get for now.
Yes. I thank the Honorable Speaker for this opportunity, and the fraternity of motorsports have asked me to pass on an official jersey with your name on it as part of our appreciation.
Thank you.
I also have for the Minister of Sports and the Senior Minister I will rely on the Minister of State to convey our appreciation to the Senior Minister.
Thank you.
This is an official jersey. People are saying I'm in yellow. No, this is official jersey. I'll proudly wear it as I take the Ugandan flag in the Masters category, which are the riders over 50 in Morocco. And I hope I will be able to return with another medal on behalf of Uganda.
This time gold.
I will do my level best. And I thank you, Honorable Speaker. I also want to thank the Minister. This time, I really hope Akibua will get off the ground, because earlier when we had the Chinese grant, the matter got stuck between finance, education, and we lost the grant. So I'm really asking finance, please, let's not do lip service, but let's be serious about conveying the money, get the stadium built, and then we'll also have a wonderful AFCON as it comes to Uganda. Once again, thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you. Honorable with his statement, he has already researched. Because, listen, I told the Honorable Kasaija to come with a response to Honorable Tony's issue. And Honorable Kasaija is saying they have the money ready. They are waiting for the signing of the agreement. So, he is right. Because we budgeted for that money. We budgeted for that money, and the money is there for him. He's saying, I am waiting for you people to come. Yes, Tony?